Several weeks ago, we ordered an entire truckload of compost to have delivered, and that was going to be mixed in with some of our local soil so we could make something worth planting a garden in. Unfortunately, the compost didn't show up, and after a while we called and said, "What's up with the compost?" They said, "Boy, we're really busy. We're going to get the compost out to you next week." So next week comes around, no compost next week. You call them again. Well, our machine broke down because apparently they've got some machine that helps them produce the compost, and the company we're dealing with produces the compost for everybody that delivers compost in the area. No matter what garden center you go to, this is where they're getting it from. So nobody has compost available. And they said they had a new machine coming, and hopefully Saturday they would have compost delivered. If it wasn't going to be here Saturday, it was going to be here Tuesday for sure. So Wednesday we called them and said, "What's up with the compost?" They said the new machine broke down, at which point we decided we just can't wait any longer. We got to find another alternative. We canceled that order, called a local big box store, and had compost delivered by the bag. Now, delivering by the bag is not really the most economical thing. Costs half as much right now, but it's only a fraction of the amount of compost. And by the end of the season, we're probably going to need more. But nevertheless, that was yesterday, and first thing this morning, our compost was delivered, and now we can finally get started working on that garden. So what is it that we're doing besides the little greenhouse that you've seen previously? Let's go take a look. So this then is our new raised bed garden area. It's a whole lot of 4x4 posts sunk into the ground. Then it's framed up with 2x4s and clad with sheet metal, and the sheet metal will hold the dirt in. And it's got so many supports for a couple of reasons. One, it helps hold the beds in place so they're not going to splay out so easily, and hopefully all the dirt stays in place. These things are 2 feet tall, and the last thing we want to do is have them fall open. But the other thing is that we have deer around here, and the deer like to nibble on a lot of the things that we like to plant in the garden. And this should hold some chicken wire or stucco netting is what I think I'll use, because it's a little bit heavier than chicken wire. And we'll just wrap all the way around here, and then we'll have one door, and I'm going to have to build a door for that. But that should keep the deer out. Now all this top framing, it's got a lot of extra boards on top that aren't there to keep the deer out, because I don't think they'll jump quite that high. But that way we can put a shade cloth over that. If the summer sun gets too intense for the plants, it'll be easy to shade. So I spent most of my day today shoveling dirt and opening bags of compost. and mixing the dirt and the compost about 50-50 in hopes it'll be good growing medium. Janet's already got this bed planted, just finished another one. There will be 2 more short beds in here with a walkway between them so we can come in here and get around to the other side. But unfortunately, I ran out of lumber, so I've got to call our lumber yard in Pueblo and make arrangements to get some more materials. So ultimately, where I'm kneeling right now, there will be a bed through here, and there'll be a bed just on the other side with a little walkway right through here, so you can get in here and get work around. The beds are 2 feet deep, and they're about 8 feet long and 2 feet wide. So that's about 16 square feet for each of the end beds, and the 2 in the middle will be probably 2 foot by 3 foot roughly, so there's a 2 foot path to get between them. The entire structure is about 8 feet wide and about 12 feet long. As gardens go, it's not the biggest thing in the world, but it should be solid and it should keep the deer out. And if we ever need to convert it to a greenhouse, I think it's a solid enough frame, it'll be easy to convert to a greenhouse. Now, I certainly think that we are in a time period where a lot of people are going to be doing a lot more garden. Some have said it's bringing back the victory garden, or maybe it's introducing the pandemic garden. It's hard to say, but for us, we're hoping this makes it a little easier to have some good nutritious food on hand, at least through the summer and early fall. And hopefully by then, some of this stuff will have settled down. But I think I have pretty much done all I need to do today. This bed is full. We'll be able to plant it tomorrow. I'll call and get the extra materials. Then we should be able to get this finished and hopefully get it screened in so the deer don't get to it before we have a chance to keep them out. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button down there. Feel free to stick around, watch a few of the other videos, share the videos with your friends. But then I hope you have time in your day to go out and do something that brings joy to your life and helps you get through these tough times. But one way or the other, we'll see you for the next one.